Have you ever caught yourself thinking, this house feels a little bit much these days? The garden, the stairs, the bills, everything's just adding up. And maybe you don't even use half of the rooms anymore. Or you're starting to wonder, how much longer can we keep this up? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, I'm sharing 7 subtle but important signs that it might be time for you to downsize. And why making the decision doesn't mean giving up your lifestyle. It just might be the key to protecting it. So let's start with the signs. These are some of the things that I often hear from couples right before they decide to make a move. Number 1, rooms you never use anymore. That once busy home office or your kids' old bedrooms, they're just sitting there collecting dust. The garden feels more like a chore than a joy. When you used to love going out there and pottering around, but now it's so big, it's really, really hard for you to keep up. You used to love it, but now it just feels like hard work. Maintenance is really getting physically harder. Cleaning those gutters, changing those light bulbs, even the basic repairs. It's just not convenient. It's exhausting. 4, heating and cooling the whole house is expensive. Wow, aren't we all getting bigger bills these days? So why pay to warm or cool rooms that you're not using anymore? Number 5, you feel isolated from the community or support. For example, some people, their home is tucked away or far away from family or shops or hospitals, and that can be a red flag. 6, safety concerns are creeping in. Those stairs, the slippery tiles, the narrow hallways, things you didn't think about 10 years ago because you didn't need to. And number 7, you're already thinking about what comes next. This one matters the most. If the idea of downsizing keeps popping into your mind, that's your gut telling you something. So here's the truth. After speaking to many people in a similar situation to you, they realise that downsizing doesn't mean downsizing your life. What it does mean is fewer bills, fewer chores, and a lot more time to do what actually matters to you. Okay, so things like having brunch with the grandkids, going to the beach, travelling, resting more, joining a book club, anything that takes your fancy, you'll have time for. And also importantly, a home that feels safe, manageable, and yours. Oh, by the way, I'm Janet McNeill, and I'm a local agent here on the Mornington Peninsula. And I've helped dozens of couples make this transition. Not just helping them find the right home, but helping with the whole process. The decluttering, the paperwork, everything. If you're seeing yourself in these signs, you're not alone, and you're certainly not behind. So here's the truth. After speaking to many people in a similar situation to you, they realise that downsizing doesn't mean downsizing your life. What it does mean is fewer bills, fewer chores, and a lot more time to do what actually matters to you. If you're seeing yourself in these signs, you're not alone, and you're certainly not behind. So just remember, you don't have to wait until you're forced to move. Make sure it's your own decision. In fact, waiting too long could actually mean that you do lose your choices and lose the lifestyle that you've worked so hard for. If you're starting to feel the weight of your home, the best time to act is before it becomes urgent. It's got to be your decision, guys, not your family's and not your health. So next up, watch this video next. Downsizing or right-sizing? How to know the right time for you. In that video, I will explain how to decide what your needs are to help you make the next decision. See you next time.